What's up everybody? The deck here is Simic ramp with a single red card called Banefire. Playing Banefire makes this an unstoppable deck against control decks that results in you winning the game from the inclusion of this single spell. That's what the deck ideally wants to do, but not every game will play out like you want it to, so let's talk about the rest of the deck. The deck starts out its curve at 1 mana, running 2 playsets of 1-drop mana dorks that the entire deck plays off of. So on turn 2 every game we're looking to play a 3-drop, which the deck has many of. There's Elvish Rejuvenator, which grabs any of our lands in the top 5 and puts it onto the battlefield tapped with a close to 100% success rate of grabbing a land if it's played on turn 2 with a 3-land keep. Then looking to play Nisa's Pilgrimage, which is a legal cultivate or Kodama's Reach, which guarantees that we're able to play a 5-drop on our 3rd turn by putting a land on the field as well as a land in our hand, which is extremely powerful. But for the final 3-drop in the deck, there is Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. This card is Growth Spiral, but it costs 3 mana, which is amazing for most ramp decks. So it is sorcery speed Growth Spiral, but that doesn't matter so much in this deck. You get to draw, put a land onto the battlefield, and gain 3 life. Now, after this thing ends up in your graveyard, you can summon it back through its escape cost, and after that, for just 4 mana, you'll get 6 power and toughness, and the ability to draw a card, put a land onto the battlefield, and gain more life every single combat phase. The 5-drop ramp card in this deck is Cavalier of Thorns, which is a thick boy with reach that can grab something from the graveyard when it dies, and it feels Uro trying to escape from our graveyard. There are 2 mana multipliers in the deck in the form of Nisa, which will double the mana from all of our forests, and Nyxbloom Ancient, which literally triples our mana output from all sources. The idea here is that you get to put out a Nisa on turn 3 or Nyxbloom Giant on turn 4, followed by a Hydroid Krasis or Banefire that will just end the game right there. The mana base is super boring like always, but I just want to play this deck and tap a Castle Garenbrig for 18 mana. That will set up having you with a huge Hydroid Krasis that will give you an entirely new hand and life total. Sideboarding like always I leave up to you all, because I promise that you're going to be better at constructing a sideboard for the field that you're going to go up against. But look at this sweet card coming from Theros. Setessan Petitioner is a stellar upgrade from Nylia's Disciple that is already being played in Pioneer. And if you hate red decks as much as I do, then you'll have 8 slots in your sideboard dedicated to these already. This deck has not been tested in paper yet because Theros drops in a couple weeks, so like at the time of this video, it's nowhere close to being out. But it looks like a lot of fun, so I can't wait to play this once it is legal at FNM. Now if you love green and know it, buy the deck. It'll cost $394.50, but Magic players are stingy on keeping their mana bases, so I'm hoping you already have the mana base, and if you do, then it brings the price down to $240.55. I'm sure it will drop even further because the pre-sale of Uro has them at $20 and Nyxbloom at $10. Pretty soon we'll be getting Hydroid Krasis in a reprint for the Challenger decks, and hopefully Cavalier as well, but I'm not as confident in saying that. I haven't forgotten about all you wonderful people playing on MTGO, the best up-and-coming digital platform to play Magic the Gathering. It'll cost you $191.31 on that platform, not including Uro or Nyxbloom Ancient, because they still don't have those in their store yet. There's a full deck list down below if you want to check out either deck. Thank you all for watching, and good luck to everybody on this year's goals. I'll still be providing Pioneer things, and I'll see you guys next video.